How's it going, everybody? This is PG here,
And CZ.
and we are gonna start our playthrough of The Wolf Among Us.
Well, not our playthrough. I'm just here for the ride, as usual.
Well, I mean, between chapters and things like that, we can kind of discuss what kind of a character we're making, and this is a game that pretty much goes off of your actions. So your actions and decisions and question line and thing like that in the game kind of determine what kind of a character you are overall.
So you're already going to be an asshole.
I was not sure. Like in my first playthrough, just to make sure that the game was worthwhile, I pretty much played it through as if I was the main character. I said things that I would normally say out of the options,
Yeah, okay.
and I think
So asshole.
a little bit.
Yeah,
And like every time there was an option to do something mean, I did it.
Oh, good.
I will tell you one thing though. This is an amazing game by Telltale, but goddamn, does this thing have some loading screens? Like,
Damn.
yeah. But look at that cool ass title screen. He's just walking around smoking, being a cool guy.
Cool guy, McGee.
Oh, he's so cool. Look at his stupid too loose tie.
I don't really care what people think
All right.
about how I look.
So we're gonna start a brand new game. Look at that right there, brand new. Shit gets crazy.
Immediately.
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is one of those games where they expect you to know a little bit. So, I mean, if you're not up and up on your goddamn fairy tales, like any grown man should be,
I'm not.
you might not recognize some of the characters, and you might not know their background story.
Is everyone crazy?
This is a realistic take on a lot of fairy tales. So,
yes.
yeah, a lot of
Okay.
these people are demented.
Yay.
This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play.
Did you just really narrate something that's written on the screen?
Yeah, because that was a smart way to say what I had already said.
You mean we could have all just saved some time and talked about a whole different other thing? I
Could
could have told you a joke.
God, we could have. But think how much more rich and robust your experience was now that I told you something you could have read off of a screen. It's like if I grabbed you and said stop right before you saw a stop sign.
Okay. Alternatively, have you heard of Telltale Games' new game coming out? It's called Constipation.
Oh, I don't think I've heard of that one yet.
That's because it hasn't come out yet.
Worst joke ever. Okay, so this is our first
pretty.
entry into the game. This guy takes taxis everywhere.
Are there taxis in Fairy Tale Land?
As you could have read in the previous screen while we were telling a joke, sorry.
Damn it. I hope you can read and tell jokes at the same time.
There's magic in this game. Not to a point where I'm shooting magic at people like an idiot. Moreover, that there's glamour. It's called glamour. So basically, some of these motherfuckers that look really weird,
Mm-hmm.
they drink glamour, and it makes them look human to Mundies, which are people. So this is how they kind of
Muggles.
this is how they live in our world.
Ah.
And this dude smokes constantly. I feel like that's bad advertising or something like that. I don't know. I feel like cool characters don't need to smoke anymore. That's a little overplayed.
I can see that, though. I mean, we've had plenty of chain-smoking badasses.
Toad.
Yeah.
And a frog.
I'm tempted while talking to explain storylines to people and things like that. But at the same time, a part of me is like, maybe I shouldn't tell people background stories to certain characters. But I really want to talk to you about Big B Wolf. That's our character. His background story. So basically, in this version of these fairy tales, this take on reality, there was a big kingdom with all the fables, all the fairy tale people.
All kind of mushed into one place.
Yeah, their own little ways. And then Mundies came in and hunted them down, killing a bunch of them, and it was a huge thing. A bunch of them fled and ran away, and then you had the ones that stayed, that become legend, that become the nightmares of Mundies, and the big bad wolf was one of them.
Sorry.
he not only stayed, but took out armies of people, devouring hundreds of people. Not because he wanted to help, but because he had his own like den, his own part of the forest, and he didn't want to give it up.
That's fair of him, though.
Yeah, you know, he is a wolf. Yeah, you know. And so, not only did he eat a lot of people, but he also injured, killed a lot of fables as well. So, him as a sheriff, there's a lot of bad blood between him and other people. Now, the first thing I wanted to do, because I couldn't do it right now, is turn on my subtitles. That way, some of you guys that would rather listen to us talk and just kind of read the game as it goes along, you have that option. And it always helps to have subtitles, just in case you're like, did he really just say that? Yeah, he did.
This character has an unwieldy accent.
Yeah, you know, some of them. You know, like, it's weird. There's a lot of okay, like, they have your typical fables and things like that, and then there's some of them that just come right out of fucking left field. Like, you were not ready for that.
Hi.
Like, you got Snow White, the Big Bad Wolf, Beauty, Beast, Toad, normal fables, and then you have
Humpty Dumpty.
You have weird shit like Bloody Mary.
Oh, I don't.
You're gonna love hate that character.
If you go into the bathroom and turn on the lights and off 3 times and then stare in the mirror and say, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. She's all like, sup.
No, she does not.
She does not sup?
No, she murder faces people.
Nice.
She's not the kind of person you take out to dinner.
Oh, look, swearing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of cussing in this game.
Oh, well, I mean, I like that. Now, I've not touched this game, played this game, looked into this game, but I was interested in this game. I purposely turn myself off sometimes to games if I know I'm going to probably play them. So, we're what, a detective of some kind?
Yeah, you're basically the sheriff of this town. It is your job to protect and save all the fables. That being said, sometimes you got to protect the fables from other fables.
Or themselves.
And welcome to domestic violence.
Ooh, right off the bat.
Nah, not so much domestic. Look at that. Oh, you got something on your face. Oh, yeah.
Tar at him?
No, blood, because he's been beating the fucking dog poo out of her.
Alright.
So, that is Woody, otherwise known as the Woodsman. He's drunk, and it's time to fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight or fuck someone.
Yeah. Towards the beginning of this fight scene, I let myself die. The reason I do that, no spoilers here, is to prove that you can actually die in this game. It was brought to my attention when I was discussing playing this, that this is one of those games where no matter what you do, the outcomes are the same and you can't die. Well, we're gonna go ahead and scratch that shit immediately. So, you can die in this game. Your choices do matter. So,
some fun quick time.
Yeah, you know, I can throw him at the couch, but no, we want to throw him at the sink because I thought that would hurt him, but I didn't know he would stop and pick up a knife on his way over.
Oh, sweet, a razor.
So we're going to go ahead and get the fuck out of that. And as you can see, there's actual, like, timing to these, which is really weird because, like, the flash shows up and you're immediately like, oh god, flash, flash, flash. And you actually have to wait for the arrow to shoot across before you activate the event.
Ooh.
So, you know, that shit sucks.
This is lengthy, though. This is way nicer than a lot of those little 2-3 event things. But
yeah, some of the fight scenes in the game are really nice. And of course, the things you throw people in and hit people with have different effects in the game. And, you know, I'm just gonna bust his little knee in. Give him a little head knocking. Dude, this game, extremely violent. It makes it fairly clear in the first chapter that you should not play this if you're a child.
Near children, around children.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, fairy tales, Daddy. I want to play the fairy tale game.
And you're just gonna go ahead and give this guy a little throw punch.
Ooh, the throw punch, classic.
Yeah, you know, nobody likes a good old-fashioned throw punch.
No one likes a knuckle in their larynx. Oh, he's got an axe now.
Yeah, this was the fastest way I knew how to die. Boom, there you go. I died.
Wow, that was fast. You just got hit like once.
Well, he cut me down the chest and then slammed an axe into my face. But
that's realistic though.
it was. I suppose.
That's pretty realistic for a giant axe-wielding bearded man in a domestic abuse case.
It's weird, but I even kind of like the game over screen because it's all nice and shaded well and everything looks appropriate.
You're like, oh, damn it. I'm going to have to do that again? All right.
Yeah, you know, like a party who's like, oh, that was horrible. And then another party is like, fuck it.
Yeah, I guess we need to do that again.
Yeah. But you don't actually have to do that. I died at that specific section of the game for a reason. Not only is it fast, but it was right after a little save area. So now he is picking the axe back up.
Okay. Clever.
After a game over or a load screen, you kind of come in with a little bit of lag. So that's to be expected.
To be aware of.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to tap A, and then once it switches over, you have to be ready to hit a different button, and that will fuck me up more than once.
This is just brutally violent. I'm a little okay with that, but I don't know.
Now, this is another Fable. Her name is Faith, and she's a fucking prostitute.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I was gonna... Oh, I can't even read that. You hear me?
Yeah, his jaw's broken. I broke his silly little Fable jaw.
Excellent touch.
Now, Fables are really, really, really hard to kill.
Well, obviously they're made of magic and legend.
I guess. And they've all been alive for a fucking long time.
Fuck you.
And, you know, he's over there. He's upset, you know.
What happened?
But we're the big bad wolf and we don't play no shit.
Yeah, so I'm actually excited to see that. I mean, obviously that's related. So I'm immediately hooked to see how that goes down.
I don't want to give you any spoilers. Like, I really want you to have certain points in the game where you're like, there's no fucking way I'm seeing what I'm seeing.
Hatchet what?
There's no way that these are options in a video game that's supposed to be about fairy tales.
Ooh.
But there are.
Ooh.
Whatever you'd like it.
But anyway, Bigby Wolf, I like
it. Is she now trying to pick you up as a joke?
No, she's more just like, hey, I'm not fucking telling you anything. Tonight sucks.
Not important.
And,
it's like the rest of us.
She really didn't want to tell me what was happening. She doesn't want to be involved, and now she's like, yeah, what's up? He was beating me, you were beating him, and now we're here, fucker.
I'm the woodsman.
Sure enough, this guy's over here, still talking all that shit, man.
Aw. Little Red Ray. Oh.
Look at him. And boom, slams that jaw back in place.
Stones and threw
yeah.
Oh, God.
I am, you stupid bitch.
That's really scary. That he just, like, grabs it and then... Oh,
yeah, you know, like...
good choice.
And now we're outside.
Oh, your cab.
That wasn't my cab. That was the little toad dude. That's his car.
Oh, poor guy.
It's weird to me that they loaded this area again for this, but at the same time, you know, you know, load screens, it's a thing, especially in this game. I could try my damnedest to edit all of the load screens out.
You'd just be going crazy about it.
I would lose my goddamn mind.
Now, did you install this to your hard drive?
Yes, you purchase this game and download it from Xbox Live.
I was not aware.
Yeah, it's
so that's pretty slow for an installed game,
right? And like, well, it's I mean they render a lot of shit and things look pretty good, and things run really well if you don't die or anything like that. So I mean, like those load screens give you like 10-20 minutes parts to the game where you're doing things in an environment. But the minute you switch environments, you know, you come across load screens and you're like, what the fuck?
Sorry about the car.
But you know, all in all, I mean, I like this game. I played it all the way through and enjoyed it enough that I decided that, you know, it'd be a worthwhile adventure for us to put it up on the channel.
You're playing through it again?
Yeah.
I mean, that's saying something.
Yeah.
You immediately stop and start the whole game over.
By the way, check out this Toad Dude's sweet license plate.
Excited.
I think we've already missed it, but it says totally.
Oh, I get it.
T-O-A-D-L-Y.
And you yelled at me for making a pun.
Well, you know. I shove my finger in this guy's mouth and he bites it. That's to be expected. Now, here's something to know about our character. Good old Bigby, he controls himself very well, but the more he loses control, the stronger he gets. And
Oh,
we
okay.
turn into a bit of a wolf all of a sudden. But luckily the prostitute saves us from going wolfy on his ass.
Oh, just good old axe to the head.
Yeah.
It's a good way to stop a fight. Axe!
Yeah, you know, don't bring your silly little man hands to an axe fight.
Now, let me ask you something.
I can axe you something.
Why is he still crawling around? He has an axe in his head.
Because you can't kill fables, bro. You literally have to, like, dismember them to kill them. And now she's kind of just sifting through that guy's stuff, you know, like, hey, I need this guy's money.
Got to get paid.
You know, I might not have sucked his dick, but I need the money for it.
She still made that house call.
True story. Good for you.
Cover up doesn't buy itself.
She's going to need a lot of it.
Yeah.
Not if I can avoid
I don't know. What do you think? You think they did a good job rendering an attractive prostitute here, you know? That kind of a thing where they made her...
Realistic
The guy's got an
prostitute.
accent.
Yeah, not
not
so sexy that you're like, wow, that's unrealistic, that's horrible.
I would see her on a street corner and go, check out this whore!
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Probably with my windows up, but, you know, still.
And I could have stopped her from grinding this axe into his head, but yeah, whatever. Why would I? Fuck that guy.
Seems like he threw you out of a window.
I tackled him out of the window and it just didn't go my way mid-air.
No.
Yeah, I mean, he bounced off a telephone pole and I landed on a goddamn car. I feel like he won. You know, we're just gonna take that
Get
on
that
out.
out of there.
And,
dead ass.
right? Like, I got an axe and I got a criminal, but let's
I'm
go
gonna chase that
yeah.
ass.
Just give her like $50 and she'll do whatever you want. Stop chasing her. It's like people that date strippers. Why?
Why?
Like $20 in a back room and you're good. All
You
right,
get
like
the same thing.
yeah, that's way cheaper than like an $80 dinner. Driving her the fuck around, listening to her talk.
Pretending you
Thanks.
care.
Yeah,
Pretending you have feelings.
not that strippers can't be awesome people.
Really?
Just 99.99% of them aren't. Or can't be.
Slips are
Or
so-
won't be.
Sorry.
And if you're a stripper and you're trying to support yourself or a child or go to school stripping, well, good on you. We're not talking about you.
Yeah, you're that 0.01%. You're the cool one that's like, yeah, I'll show my, you know, I'll show myself to you.
Congratulations.
And yeah, I'll take that $50.
Thank you.
But
I'm my own lady.
now
Or
I'm,
man. Or man.
now I'm just gonna walk out of this room. Good luck telling that giant bouncer that you tried to pay for sex.
Ooh.
That would be kind of funny to me.
That would be kind of funny.
We all sort of
Oh, I'll give you $100 if you blow me. You got the money? Yeah, here you go.
Things
Huh?
change.
Go blow yourself, and just walks out.
Yes.
Oh, and now she doesn't have to do shit all night because she just made her hunsky.
Burned.
Yeah, go get some Taco Bell, bitch. You fucking earned it.
Oh, God. I don't think well.
Totally. See it?
Oh,
Totally.
aha.
Yeah.
Tons.
It was spelled
Stop.
differently than I
We
thought,
don't
but it's
have
still
to make
funny.
Any more of a thing out of it
I
than
almost
it
like that it
is.
wasn't totally, you know?
It was like TOADALY.
Look, there's only so many characters on the license.
Toad Alley.
Good.
That's
'cause
creepy
I
as
was
fuck,
just
actually.
I don't really want to go down Toad Alley.
You don't want to go down Toad Alley?
Yeah.
There's no
I like
flies.
that cat's name is Pixel.
Oh.
Pixel.
Yeah, I like these little background things that they show
There's little
sometimes.
things here and there.
I mean, it's a horrible drawing. Like a kid did that goddamn drawing.
Maybe a kid did that goddamn drawing.
Yeah, and they did that
Did
shit
you?
on purpose. And they're like, look, some stupid kid lost his stupid cat. Can you find it? And no, I'm not going to
Fine.
waste my time. I also like in this back corner the goddamn bacon shutters.
Bacon shutters.
And look, dude, there's like band posters and shit on the wall. Like,
that.
it's so realistically
Oh
unreal.
my God.
But you giving her money.
It'll help.
Yeah, you
And
know.
not even getting services.
I don't want her to go back to her pimp empty-handed, all right? I'm trying to be a nice guy in this playthrough.
Yeah.
I think I kind of decided I was going to be nice in this one.
She's pretty wildly
You
expressive
got
for
me
a
out of a
sketch.
bad situation.
Right in the tits. God damn it.
That's where whores keep money.
I know.
If you keep anything between your
I have to
tits,
go drop off.
you're probably a little less educated than you could be.
It's a little late for an office
I just,
position.
because no matter how much school you went to, you still didn't find out that your tits weren't a pocket. You're kind of dumb.
That's where I keep my snacks.
Everyone
Thank you.
knows that.
I feel like you just set them on your chest because you're laying down, and that doesn't count.
And
Does it
I don't
ever?
use that term lightly.
Maybe.
A lot of things don't count when you're laying down.
Look at that. It's whore just touched my face.
Oh, you get the herpes on your face now with that open wound.
Yeah, all these open wounds, and I'm just letting some skank touch all over my face. Like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Hey,
But
Sorry, I touched your face. That had absolutely no reason. There was no reason.
yeah, no one can see that other than the fact that I have a boner now.
you're not as bad.
Don't
as
look.
everyone says you are.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's the best. Oh,
I'll see you.
shouldn't advertise that, but that is the best. Look at her.
And then she looks way somber.
Yeah, like her stupid peace sign. I'm Audi 5000 shit. Sweet legs though. Good for you, whore. I know that's a drawing render, but
And just
yeah,
should have raped her.
you know for a fact he was watching that walk away. And good news, bad news situation. Don't have to deal with the woodsman now. Good news
Sweet.
about that. Don't have to deal with him. Bad news. Where the fuck is he?
Oh, he's gonna come back.
Boom.
Ooh.
Ooh. Right as it hits. Boom. Welcome to load screen.
Welcome to cliche, but I like it.
If it had loaded faster, it would have been a lot cooler. But I'm still a fan. And so this is not going to be the full first episode.
Right.
The first episode is just under 2 hours, and I'm not doing that.
No one wants to do that.
I mean, I played the first 2 hours. It's just a matter of us audioing it.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it in about 25 to 30 minute chunks. So I'm thinking, what? That's maybe 5 episodes?
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, the first 5 episodes, chapter 1. There's only 5 chapters, and they get shorter each chapter pretty much.
Faster paced.
But look at this. They let you play an opening scene, and then they toss you into this super cool fucking, intro. I like it.
I like loading.
I like games that do
This
that.
is a recurring theme, isn't it? Loading.
Yeah, and I decided to include it for a magnitude of reasons. One of which, I want people to understand this does have a lot of loading screens. I'm not going to cut it so you feel like your gameplay is going to be better, because it's not. You are going to face these load screens. There's no way around it. And some of the other reasons just include the headache of editing, the uncertainty of what I'm editing, actually editing it out, and I don't want to take anything from the game. And sometimes during the load screen, you'll start to hear someone talk.
Sounds like you're just lazy.
Yeah, I'm a little lazy.
Alright. I can buy that. Oh, hey, look at you walk around.
Yeah, I was just kind of,
stumbling.
why not pirouette? All right. How you don't pirouette? I mean, that's how I go down the street in a bad neighborhood.
Nobody wants to rob the Bell.
Yeah, no one wants to rob, rape, or murder the guy pirouetting down the street. It also helps that I had a nice sized weapon on me.
He's got problems.
99 of them.
How many of them are a bitch?
Not one.
How many of them are a red balloon?
7?
Still not done.
Yeah, but I mean,
I got 99 problems, and every single one is a red balloon. Oh yeah, look, there's a girl behind that.
Yeah, first dialogue with a noticeable character from a fable.
Is this Little Red Riding Hood?
No.
Walking on the grass.
Actually,
No
I don't think you see her in the
Made a
game, which is
sign,
weird.
never
Mentioned her.
Yeah, like she gets mentioned multiple times, and you're like, well,
Maybe she's just too popular.
I don't know. I feel like they had issues with the
Hello, Big B.
not the rendering of her, but more of just like the idea of her. Like,
They
what
didn't
part
know
could
what
she
to do.
play? And I mean,
I
Okay.
know this looks a
what would she
little
even look like? You know what I mean? Because there's so many different versions of Red Riding Hood. All she really needs is a red cloak and a bad attitude.
Maybe
So-
a basket.
I didn't know
Yeah,
who it
like that
was.
bitch could have been anybody. All right, that shit. That's not very desirable.
No.
Not a whole lot going on there.
All right, but we are coming across the first notable character there. That is Beauty.
Possibly a love interest.
I don't know. I don't want to ruin the game, but I don't know.
Promise me
Look,
you'll
it
not
already
choose to
already
sell me.
feels like this
She
is
is with Beast.
some
It
movie
worries
plot.
too much as it is.
I mean, obviously.
It would just make my
Beauty
life
and
a
the
lot
Beast, but-
easier.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also kind of a beast. What's up, girl?
Ugh.
Promise
Yeah,
me.
so I like to leave that option bar because once it runs out, your character says either nothing or something stupid. So
Well, your mom's
I'll explain
pretty.
it all to
yeah,
you
so
later.
I like to wait till the very end because it lets the characters continue to talk.
Okay.
But all right,
Also
guys.
lets us read all the options.
Yeah. I mean,
Thank you.
so this has been our first little chunk of the game.
Beauty appreciates your
Really?
help, by the way.
She does.
I appreciate
That's
it.
nice though that it briefs you in real time.
Yeah. So I hope you guys liked it. stay tuned. More episodes going to be coming soon. And hopefully more loading screens. Get hyped. Loading screens for everyone.
You get a loading screen.